Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got our artists getting their chains snatched, man. We gonna talk about that, man. The heartbeat, man. You know what I mean? We got Kanye and Jonah Hill, man. You know what I'm saying? We also got what Akademinks got to say about rappers turning their backs on their roots, man. And we got 50 Cent and some Republicans. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Hey yo, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button and feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man, so go on and touch that too. Yeah, I gotta set this one off with some dudes that have claimed to have snatched Ice Spice's chain, man. You know what I'm saying? These dudes have hit an all-time low. How the hell you gonna snatch a woman's chain and then ridiculously and stupidly come on camera and show your stupid face? Let me play the video real quick. Take a look.
Yo, listen, man. We got Ice Spice chain, man. Stop playing with me, man. Pull up. I know where we at, man. Come to the blood. Come get your cheddar. Little bitches is put it.
I had to start it off with that video because just in case you click off, I needed you to see the face of this dude. Is it not damn grand larceny? How the hell you really gonna put yourself on camera saying that you snatched somebody's chain? Yo, when Whack 100 said clout is like crack, he ain't playing, man. Y'all can't be this slow. You really cannot be this slow. Now, Akademinks posted that on his joint, and I was like, man, let me post this joint properly, in the hopes that the scariest people show up for these people, the police. You know what I'm saying? Feds, police, share this video out so that people could know when you rob people and put your face on the damn camera, you need to be locked away somewhere. Please, someone lock these clowns up because this is ridiculous, man. Y'all robbing women now. Let me tell you, you know what the word is? Pusillanimous. That's the word. You know, and they use pussy for short. You see what I'm saying? But it's P-U-S-I. It ain't had nothing to do with no women's organs and stuff like that. Pussy is short for pusillanimous. You know what I'm saying? And pusillanimous means cowardly. If you're robbing women of their chains, real talk, any real G knows that means you're pusillanimous. Okay? And as far as I'm concerned, if you are threatening anybody that can't match you weapon wise or anything like that, or not strength wise, yeah, that's pusillanimous too. So like these mass shooters, gang members that want to sit there and scare people that are not, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we're gonna scare the guy walking down the street and try to bully him. That's kind of pusillanimous too. I know a lot of people don't want to agree with that because they part of gangs that do stuff like that. So they're gonna try to justify themselves for being pusillanimous. But you're pusillanimous, bro. Just own it. You know what I'm saying? You're cowardly because you run when the police show up. If you run when the police show up, you're pusillanimous, bruh. Just say it. Look in the mirror and say it to yourself. I am pusillanimous. I run from police. Say it. If you don't run from police, that's different. You're like, well, I don't run from police. You know what I'm saying? I stand my ground. No, you don't. Yeah, no, you don't. And you run from the police, you're pusillanimous. You know what I'm saying? You're cowardly. Anyway, watching Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street has cured Kanye West of his previous feelings towards Jews. So, somebody said, you mean small hats? No, I mean Jews. Okay, I'm not going to call him by any other thing. Now, he posted, this is what Kanye said. He said, quote, watching Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street made me like Jewish people again. No one should take anger against one or two individuals and transform that into hatred towards millions of innocent people. Facts. No Christian can be labeled anti-Semite knowing that Jesus is a Jew. No, I don't agree with him here. But let me keep it going. Thank you, Jonah Hill. I love you. Close quote. The reason why I don't agree with him here is because there are lots of people that say that they love Jesus, but they don't like Jewish people. There are lots of people that are in that boat. And I believe it is possible to be that. You know what I'm saying? It's possible to like LeBron James and hate black people. You know what I'm saying? Or at least think less of black people or think black people are inferior. You could love Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? But you can also think black people are inferior in a variety of ways. I love the way he throws the ball through the hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here like, look, when I read that apology that Kanye said, I was like, man, having 400 million must be painful as hell. But look, ain't what he said similar to I saw LeBron score 38,388 points, so I like black people again? Like, I've decided black people are not that bad. Like, wouldn't that sound weird? Now, Jonah Hill has provided a response to that. Oh wait. He refused to answer all questions concerning Kanye West. Look, I guess Jonah Hill is like, I don't even want to be associated with potentially accepting an apology from Kanye for fear of being canceled for being humane. You know what I'm saying? Forgiving somebody. But look, Kanye's apology, true facts though, his apology was super weak sauce. You know what I'm saying? After seeing Chloe Bailey in Swarm for the first 10 seconds, it made me realize I love black women. Sir, that's basically what he is like. Oh, I saw Chloe Bailey, first 10 seconds, I think I like black women. No, you got a fetish. You know what I'm saying? Take all the seats and cuff you. You know, I ain't for trying to make your fetish a norm. You know what I'm saying? Man, I gotta wrap this up, man. You just got started, and I gotta wrap it up. Okay, I got a class. The kids are gonna be wilding out if I'm not in the room. Check this out. Akademinks has made a very strong statement concerning these artists that ain't trying to give back to the blogs that might have started to help them get their kickstart, their jumpstart. You know what I'm saying? Take a listen to what Akademinks had to say. I think it was relatively interesting. Take a listen.
Ain't nobody gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. Yo, J. Cole and the rest of y'all big rappers, no wonder y'all get shitted on by hip-hop outlets, man. Y'all get so big in the game, y'all don't fuck. And by the way, I'm good off a J. Cole interview. I'm good off all most of these big rappers. They use the culture and they use all these blogs. Not saying you need to, like, I don't care if they do an interview with me. But I know a lot of journalists in the game and they won't speak up because a lot of them, like, they really still hope to get an interview. I say fuck all these niggas. Like, Big Act made it on his own. Fuck these niggas in an interview. I just look at niggas like J. Cole. When I see you doing some shit on ESPN, but you won't do an interview with a nigga in the culture, you won't hop on $1 million worth of game, you won't hop on motherfucking Drink Champs, you won't be with Joe Budden or somebody like that. I look at it as some weird shit, okay? You're doing an interview with ESPN when you don't do nothing within the culture. I kind of look down on you for that. That's kind of weird. You get what I mean? Like, I give it to Nikki sometimes because she still kind of does interact and she'll pop on she does her own version, which is Queen Radio, and she interacts with a lot of people within the culture. But a lot of y'all, man, like, y'all are all about the cultural type of places till y'all get too big. Then y'all don't want to do nothing with hip-hop culture no more. Again, I'm not speaking for myself. I'm speaking for the peers who are too pussy to say nothing to y'all. And J. Cole's name came up a lot. You know what I mean? They always said, yo, when J. Cole was coming up, he would give everybody the interviews. He would love to be like, yo, what up? Nowadays, the only way you can catch this motherfucker doing the interviews on ESPN. ESPN, Good Morning America, bro, come the fuck on, man. You gotta look down. Like, I look down on artists that do that, and this is why I be looking at these outlets when they dick sucking these niggas. Like, why? Like, these niggas don't be caring about y'all. The most they'll do is when you dick suck them when they drop a new album, they'll DM you like, oh, good looks on that review. They won't come to your platform. They're not helping you no more. You help them get to another level, and when they get to that level, they don't give a fuck about you. So, you know what I mean? Again, I look down on people like that. I don't even like J. Cole music like that, so I couldn't give a fuck if he ever do an interview with me. But I'm speaking for all of the little journalists in the game who'd be like, oh my God, we can't wait to get one of the interviews with J. Cole going on. That nigga not doing no interview with y'all. You know why? Most of these niggas don't even want to be asked real quick.
That man said, quote, they use the culture and they use all these blogs. Not saying you need to like. I don't care if they do an interview with me. But I know a lot of journalists in the game and they won't speak up, and a lot of them still really hope to get an interview. I say cuff all these ninjas. You do an interview with ESPN, but you won't do it for the culture? Close quote. Now, about 5 days ago, he's talking about J. Cole. About 5 days ago, we did a story with J. Cole going to the Project Building to listen to up-and-coming artist Ty Trilly, right? But some folks is like, yeah, but J. Cole recorded himself doing that, and that makes it not as genuine. Listen, I hear what Akademinks is saying. Here's the thing, man. When a blogger covers an artist, right, that artist gets exposure. And the more people tune into the blogger, they are introduced to the artist that the blogger discusses. You know what I'm saying? The blogger brings an element of humanity and relatability to the artist. And based on that relatability, the audience may then be interested in the artist, who may not have been discovered by those 20,000 people that watched the blogger. Are you understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth? Take this video, for example. Yes, this video has maybe about 1,000, maybe 2,000 views right now. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean, you can go check the number. But listen, 2,000 people may now know what J. Cole and Rick Ross and 50 Cent and Ice Spice, they may know about them now. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday we covered Cassidy, Jim Jones, 6ix9ine, Quando, Rondo. You now know about a person, a human with the name Quando Rondo. You know what I'm saying? You now know who I'm talking about. You would have never heard about a Quando Rondo if you wasn't listening to Blogger. Yes, the blogger will get paid for the interview, and the artist will get paid even more. You see what I'm saying? You now know about Lotto. Yes, a lot of y'all heard her music. A lot of y'all can't name her songs outside of Big Energy. I mean, in fact, I can't mention any other songs outside of Big Energy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't tap into her art. I tap into her person. You see what I'm saying? Look, the creation is one thing, but to me, the real art is in the creator. You see what I'm saying? Do you hear the double entendre in this? Listen, shout out to Willie D of the legendary Ghetto Boys who showed us love in the comments. Shout out to Steele of the legendary Smith & Wesson who gave us a public shout out on the gram. Shout out to Ice-T who gave us a like on the gram. And much love to No Limits, Big Court, and August Keene, you know what I'm saying, who had time for us and actually sat down with us. You know what I'm saying? The rest of these dudes, you're welcome. We lent our creativity to open up the eyes of people to your art. Okay? You're welcome. Is what, you know what I mean? Because you should be saying thank you to the bloggers, like your boy. You know what I mean? You like our celeb, you don't even get views like that anyway. Yeah, you're right. We don't even get views like that. Hit the like button, by the way. Help us out. Let me do my shout outs real quick. Check this out, man. Shout out to Kimberly Let Love Rule. Ooh, I love that name. Kimberly Let Love Rule. She said, coward is the correct word. Yeah, it is. She said that was a suicide kill. She's talking about that mass shooter. She said, these trans feel awkward, out of place, hence wanted to die. They don't have the courage to kill themselves, and by killing the kids, they knew the police would kill them. These are all suicide missions. Get the right therapist in on these cases. Okay, Kim. Let me jump in here for a second in defense of these trans people for a hot second. I don't agree with you know what I'm saying, getting surgery and transsexual behavior. I don't agree with none of that. I do think that I do know there are a lot of trans people that will not go and commit mass murders and stuff like that. There are lots of trans people that will not do that. So we're not going to stick that on all these trans people. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to do that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to be as fair as possible. I'm sure there are lots of trans people. There are lots of, you know what I'm saying? That are very affectionate and loving towards a lot of people. And they may have experienced some pain, just like a lot of heteros experience pain. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, there's probably more mass shooters that are not trans. Okay? I'm almost positive of that. But Kimberly Let Love Rule, you know what I mean? Like, I hear where you were trying to go with it. You're essentially saying these folks need therapists. I get it. Anybody that is thinking of a mass shooting or has done a mass shooting, yes, they need a therapist. And I do agree with the fact that these are suicide missions because they know the end of this thing. You know what I'm saying? My thing is this: if you're gonna go on a mass shooting, just start with you, bro. Don't bring us. We just wanted to go to school, learn a couple of math problems, laugh a little bit, and we want to go have lunch, and we want to go home. We don't want to duck no bullets, man. If you want to go kill people, lead with yourself. Don't bring us involved. I don't want to be involved. Eric Avery said, Eric Avery said this. He said, I love every part of a woman in its respective place. And then he said, a woman will provoke you to defend yourself and then play the victim, especially if they think it's a big bag involved. Here we are with these sweeping statements. You like celeb, that ain't true? Listen. A lot of people provoke a lot of people and then play the victim. So a lot of people do that. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to think this through though for a hot second though. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you provoke somebody and then why would you provoke somebody that you know has more, you know what I mean? Like more power, maybe more muscle mass, more, you know what I'm saying? Less stable. You say between a man and a woman, who's more stable? Okay? I want you to answer that question out loud. If you're with somebody, answer that out loud first, ladies. Between a man and a woman, who is more stable? Now here's the follow-up question. If you said woman, then why would you provoke a man who's less stable? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you're like, oh, we're not provoking them. We're not going to even continue this conversation. Shout out to my ladies out here. Now, this does not apply to any of the ladies here in Celeb Source. Okay? Because the ladies here in the Celeb Source, they're smart, they're reasonable, they're rational, and they're soft, man. I love them. My bad. Trey Santiago, always locked in. He's always locked in. He said, I'm always locked in, Celeb. Just letting you know. Every single comment Trey Santiago drops, almost out of, for the last 3 years, he's given me about 900 comments, and he always says, always locked in. There's about 3 comments he said that didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trey Santiago all the time. Joshua Range said, guns aren't necessarily the problem. The real problem is, why do these people feel the need to inflict such pain and hate onto vulnerable people? If you could snap your fingers and rid the world of all guns, you'll still have hate and greed and envy. So what is causing these people to want to inflict pain and fear? Man, Joshua Range, that's hard. That's hardcore, man. You know what I'm saying? And lastly, how can I help speak on this? Said, yo, Celebs, sorry for all that's going on in the schools, bro. Be safe. In the name of the Most High, blessings to other teachers. God is great. Yeah, yo, man, that's heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's super heavy, man, and we appreciate that. Yo, y'all stay safe out there, man. Those of y'all in the schools, and blessings over y'all children, man, so your children can be safe. Let's wrap this bad boy up. I got about 8 minutes. So listen, the victims of that mass shooting have been identified, man. I want you to take a listen, though, to this Tennessee lawmaker. Take a listen to this clown.
3 precious little kids lost their lives, and I believe 3 adults, I believe it's. And the shooter, of course, lost their life, too. So it's a horrible, horrible situation. And we're not going to fix it. Criminals are going to be criminals. And my daddy fought in the Second World War, fought in the Pacific, fought the Japanese, and he told me, he said, buddy, he said, if somebody wants to take you out and doesn't mind losing their life, there's not a whole heck of a lot you can do about it.
Let me see what his name is. You know what? I don't even care. If you know his name, though, you can feel free to post it in the comments below. Look, I don't even care to search for it. Listen, we'll just use his face to represent his statement, okay? He says, quote, we are not gonna fix it, close quote. There are a few things you can do to fix it. You know what I'm saying? An assault weapons ban perhaps can make the difference, but I'm afraid the NRA is deeply connected in packing the pockets of a lot of these politicians, man. And you know what it is? A lot of the hate and animosity from the blood of their ancestors got them scared to death of what someone else will do, so they ain't coming up off them assault weapons. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes would rather your kids get popped in a mass shooting than stop receiving payments from these gun organizations, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know the mass shooting is coming closer and closer to a child near you, right, politician? And heaven forbid, when it does happen, they're going to be vocal then about gun reform, but they never think it's going to happen to their grandchildren. They don't envision the faces of their grandchildren cowering in fear in the corner of a classroom, and the sheer terror on their grandchildren's faces when the lock of the classroom door is shot off, as their grandchildren notice the smoke and debris. You see what I'm saying? And the school shooter's AK starts to enter the room, and their grandchildren proceeds to rely on the mercy of the school shooter, who was empowered by the lawmaker to have that weapon in the damn first place. Are you understanding what I'm saying? The lawmaker's grandchild will, in so many words, say to themselves, man, that's a lot of debris, when the lock to their classroom door is shot off. And the NRA don't want you to think about none of that. You know what I'm saying? The elementary school child's last thoughts 3 minutes before their death, they don't want you to think about that. So, of course, that raises the age-old gun debate issue, which will be a hot topic. Then the senators that are voted in will hide their faces until the outrage dies down. Look, how y'all trust these teachers with 20 to 30 of your children, but not with the means to protect those 20 to 30 children? You're like, oh, what if a child gets hold of the gun? You know a child could get a hold of a pencil, right? Or a stool. You know, once a student was handed a pair of scissors and said, you know how many people in that hallway I can go kill right now? Yo, that child was looked at, and then the scissors was taken away from him. You know what I'm saying? Look, thank goodness that child was, you know. Listen, man. Listen. Clearly, these school shooters are cowardly, and they go for people that they know are unarmed. So if you ain't getting rid of the guns, or you're not doing gun reform, then arm the teachers with AKs. So as soon as they approach the school, they are getting riddled with hot metal. You know what I'm saying? As soon as the school shooter steps on the campus, we riddling them with hot metal. You know what I mean? Because the alternative is to leave the kids defenseless. And we see how that's worked out. You know what I'm saying? You like, are we done with this video yet? And finally, I guess we're going to be ending it right here. Rose, you can't, not today. Actually, let's end with Rose today. We're going to end with you today, Ross. We done told you the other day that Rick Ross was on some bullish. Remember the cows and the buffaloes? Then the day after that, he was looking for a jujitsu master that would teach him how to hit you in the pressure point and have you frozen in place for the rest of the day while little doodle balls come tumbling out your pants because you can't move. You know what I'm saying? Now Rose is like, he can't wait to kick your ass. Take a listen.
You see, when I go wild, because I don't want to train just to be training in the streets, ain't no all that tap. I go buck wild. So if you don't know me, when I nut up on you, it's what I'm going to say, which is going to be horrendous. Then I'm going to jump with the punch. Ha! So when I start training at this intensity level, I kick my shoes off so I don't kick my homie like that. Another I ain't gonna spare you. I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna kick you and punch you in the head. So come on. Come on. One, two. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. You don't want nothing.
Hey, yo, that man said, when I go wild, because I don't want to be training just to be training in the streets. Ain't no all that top-ish, I go buck wild. So if you don't know me, when I nut up on you, it's what I say that goes to be, that's going to be horrendous. Then I'm going to jump with the punch. Close quote. Then the man kicks the ish out the cameraman, who legend has it is still trying to recover from that kick. Even as we speak. Look, it's like every week we get more and more combo moves from Rick Ross, where it seems like he could have been a character from Mortal Kombat. Don't it? Hitting you with the bull-ish, freezing you in place, then kicking you through the wall to the next damn stage. Tell me he ain't a character from Mortal Kombat, man. When are they gonna re-release Def Jam? Fight for, you know what I'm saying, the culture? Because that's got to be the next rapper game, so we can see the rap. What rapper would you like to see in that video game? You know what I'm saying? Remember they had Method Man and LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying? Look, we could see 50 Cent. We could see freaking, you can unlock Tupac. You know what I'm saying? You can unlock Biggie, Rick Ross with the flying kick and the Buffalo-ish. I gotta go. Yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Now's the time. Go on and hit the like button if you forgot to hit that bad boy if you enjoyed any part of this content, man. We appreciate you tuning in, man. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Sauce, your source, Celeb News.